In episode 1, we covered our adventure from home in Auckland, New Zealand to Auckland Airport boarding, which took 6 hours for a distance of 70 kilometres. 12 hours flying and 9,000 kilometres later, we fly into Kuala Lumpur. We bought a SIM card for our smartphone in the arrival hall. This was the wrong thing to do. We should have bought one after we cleared border control. It would have been a couple of dollars cheaper. Our flight arrived at 3 AM in the morning, and we thought transport options were limited, so we took a taxi into the city, a distance of 63 kilometres at a cost of $30. We could have taken the bus for $5 each, so as budget travellers, this mistake at the beginning of the trip was a severe blow to our egos.
Depends on what is your interest.
Everything.
We checked into the new Central Hotel. It's only $50 a night in the heart of KL. It's clean, quiet, comfortable, and only minutes walk from points of interest and public transport. You would never want to share a quad cabin with these people. $1 New Zealand dollar is 2.8 ringgits. What that means is a meal for dinner costs about $3. A lot of bang for the buck. I feel like I'm a ringgit-ear. The KL Central Mall was just minutes walk from our hotel, and of course, being Asia, didn't wake up until after 10 AM.
How many floors higher is it than that one up there?
That's it, but this is just a small mall.
Yeah.
The mall has many eating places, so now it was time for our first food and cultural experience, which is the reason why we chose to come to Malaysia. So our first breakfast was roti canai and teh tarik at a cost of $2.50 for the both of us. Roti canai is an Indian-influenced flatbread dish composed of fat, flour and water. It's one of the most famous examples of Malaysian Indian cuisine, and it's a popular breakfast meal. Teh tarik is a tea drink that can be traced back to the Indian Muslim immigrants to the Malay Peninsula who set up drink stalls at the entrance of rubber plantations after World War II to serve workers there. Traditionally, teh tarik is served with the roti canai and is the traditional drink of Malaysia. Its name literally means tea pulling, and it's made from a strong brew of black tea blended with a condensed milk. The pulling process gives the drink a thick, frothy top and adds to the flavour. Yeah, I'm going to say that all this is for 8 ringgits.
Which is under New Zealand $3.
Yeah. Some kind of tea, it's really sweet.
It's quite smoky tasting.
Smoky, yeah. Nowadays, the Malaysian teh tarik champion is a coveted title. Next up was the monorail experience.
Monorail, here we come.
For train transport, you can either purchase single trip tokens from a machine or do what we did and buy the rechargeable touch and go card.
Oh, he's marching.
Which can be used also for car parking, shopping, movie theatres and toll roads. It can be used at more than 9,000 outlets.
That's pretty cool.
The monorail was opened in 2003 and it's the only operational monorail in Malaysia. There are 11 stations over a length of 8.6 kilometres. Because we had only just arrived and were adjusting to the time zone and climate, we decided to ease into our holiday by going just 2 stops and visiting the area of Chinatown.
How fast do we reckon this one's going to go?
Oh, I don't know, I think it's about 30 k's.
No.
I think I measured it once, it wasn't very fast.
Oh, I thought this was a fast one.
No. We got off at the Maharajalela station and spent a few moments getting our bearings, even though we were guided by the latest GPS technology. Right by there is the Kuan Yin Temple. Dedicated to the Bodhisattva of Compassion, this cement temple was originally built by the Hokkien Chinese in the 1890s and served as a place to say prayers for those buried in the graveyard that was once located on the hill.
I'm going to zoom on a dragon. Beautiful.
This magnificent temple took 10 years to build and is now one of the protected heritage buildings for Malaysia and is recommended by the Ministry of Tourism as one of the 12 must-visit places in KL.
Very ornate.
Tis, eh? Are you feeling religious at the moment?
Very religious.
Oh, well, okay, shall we light these candles?
They're not candles?
Are they? Oh, it is incense. Oh, sorry. Oh, look, if you donate something here, you could be prosperous.
Oh, I think I'm pretty prosperous already. I'm prosperous every day.
You're prosperous every day.
Yeah.
You know, there was a guy named Spock and he said, live long and prosperous. Chinatown was founded in the 1850s by Chinese who had come to the area because of the tin trade. You can see from the buildings that it started off as a typical pioneer town. Just further along is the famous Petaling Street Market. It's pretty deserted during the day but comes alive at night, so for that reason we came back on another occasion. As part of our budget travel plan logistics, it was at this point that we bought a second bag to accommodate additional shopping. The things we do in Malaysia. Before making our way back to the hotel, we decided to have a bit of a wander around some of the side streets.
The wheels feel a bit dodgy.
Oh, I think it's the brickwork. The tree roots, yeah. Like they had those in Hanoi, didn't they?
Yeah. We need a bit of Chinese opera music while we shop in Chinatown.
Good grief. Hey, shall we go down this other alley? There's another alley. At peak times, these street food stalls become jam-packed.
Maybe it probably comes better when it's full.
Yeah. The wander around gave us a good insight into local Chinese life as they prepared for the day and made the best of their circumstances and business opportunities. Malaysian Chinese form the second largest community of overseas Chinese in the world after Thailand. Within Malaysia, they represent the second largest ethnic group after the ethnic Malay majority. Most of the Chinese came from China in the 1800s, and they are either Cantonese like me or Hokkien or Hakka. The different Chinese dominate different towns. For example, the majority of Chinese in Kuala Lumpur are Cantonese, but in Penang they're Hokkien. To most people, we all look the same. A handy feature, for example, I could substitute my brother for myself and my travel partner would never know. Next it was back to the Maharajalela station and back to the hotel to decide our next move. We thought that the escalator to the train platform wasn't working, so we walked up the stairs, only to realise that the escalators are auto start.
Where are we?
We're at the train station.
Okay, we're at the Maharajalela.
Sometimes it's better to go slower and be more observant. When we got back to base camp, which was only 2 stops, we went to the new central shopping mall and checked out the supermarket to take on supplies for the next few days and also for our upcoming self-drive around Malaysia. Next to the supermarket was a fruit stall with a big variety of produce to which we were unaccustomed, so naturally a taste-a-thon was in order as part of the objectives here. With that small break, we were energised enough to go to the Food Republic and combine that with another dose of monorail mania. Food Republic is located in Bukit Bintang, or 5 stops on the monorail. It's only a 15-minute ride.
Hey, do you know where we're going?
Yep. It's over 30 degrees centigrade in Kuala Lumpur all year round, so after exiting the station, we got to the destination by walking through air-conditioned department stores.
It's a monorail.
Yeah.
I recognise it.
Food Republic is located in the Pavilion building, amidst huge advertising displays. Outside is the Pavilion Crystal Fountain, built in 2009, Malaysia's answer to the Trevi Fountain, but with less grandeur. It's the tallest Liuli crystal fountain in the country, and therefore a popular tourist attraction. We had to wait in line to get a selfie in front of the fountain, which was also monitored by 2 security women. However, security alert levels were on low. I think this looks like food.
Yes, it does. Look at it all.
Are you feeling hungry?
Yep.
I'm not.
Aren't you?
No, I'm only kidding. Okay, where do we start? Where do we start?
Start at the beginning and finish at the end. Let's have a good wander.
Oh yeah, we do that. Wow. It's just wow stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
The food court has over 30 stalls. It offers Malaysian, Indonesian, Japanese, Thai, Korean and Western dishes. And it's totally budget friendly.
I tell you what I like is dumplings.
Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Would you like something from Sarawak? I mean, we're not going to visit it this time, but we can have. This has got to be one of the mothers of all the food courts, right?
Yeah, goes for miles. Goes for long.
Yeah. Each stall offers a bewildering array of dishes, and it was hard not to leave the pavilion without putting on an extra 20 kilograms of body fat there and then.
Namun engkau tidak pernah memandangku.
beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Well, the coffee egg tart, I wouldn't be going out and ordering another one. It was okay. Naturally, I bought candy from the candy store. Actually, it was dried mango and dried plums. Nearby was a herb shop with all manner of concoctions. At the toilets at Food Republic, you're given plenty of instructions and serenaded with music. It was time to go back to base, and on the way we came across a Rubik's Cube seller.
Are you family? Oh. Whoa. Oh, you left one.
Meanwhile, it was rush hour. Wonder why we're not moving.
Because we're waiting for more people. Not.
Do you feel like a sad thing? Our final event of the day was to enjoy dinner back at the new Central Food Court. Well, it smells pretty good, that's for sure.
Dumpling mee soup.
So how much was all this?
We split it, so it's $1.50 each. $1.50 New Zealand.
That's because we're such budget travellers.
We are such budget travellers.
We are indeed.
But we've already snacked today quite a lot.
We have.
It's too much anyway.
And so we finished our day with a cup of tea. How could we forget our first day in Kuala Lumpur? The monorail ride, shopping, Chinatown, and the incredible Food Republic.